What's up, y'all? Kevin, Chris,
Cris and King.
back again. King Yella, Lil Durk used King Von for protection. They would never free. He didn't mess with O Block.
Okay.
Come on, man. First of all, half the dudes who with him from O Block. You know what I'm saying? Like Chief Wook, that's Varney brother, I think. I don't know. A few of them dudes, but I could be wrong, but hey, what do I know?
Yeah.
What do I know?
What do you know?
Well, Yella be saying stuff all the time. He be cracking me up. I like Yella. Hold up. Muted and subtitles on.
You know, allegedly, but if this were to be... How crazy is it, bro, that, you know, allegedly, but if this were to come out to be true, that Durk was actually having these types of problems with O Block?
Man, Durk ain't never fuck. That's the thing. Durk ain't never fuck with them anyway. Durk ain't even fuck with Von, man. That shit was some protection, come on, man. They was not hanging around each other. You ain't never saw a Durk and King Von picture before he went to jail. It probably was one thing. He let him, what'd he do? Let him drive his car to prom or some shit he did when Von went on prom, but they wasn't, come on, man. Durk wasn't taking care of that.
I agree with him as far as they wasn't hanging together. I don't think him and Durk was like friends like that. But I do think that once he started doing music, him and Von became closer. I do believe that. For the music.
That could happen.
Yeah, because Durk wasn't out there in the streets like that doing, like, first of all, he from Lamron, he from O Block, so it's like, so I could agree with that.
That man in jail and all type of shit. But they wasn't, come on, man. Durk wasn't taking care of that man in jail and all type of shit. What's the name already came out and said that? He just knew once he came home that Von was gonna get on his ass or something was gonna go on. Now he home. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, let me cuff the killer or the gangster. You know, Durk gonna do anything to make himself look good. He'd make himself look better. You know what I'm saying? I wish that was the wrong thing to do. You brought that man out. Soon you brought that man out, your whole operation went down. Durk was going on a good path, man, before all that shit. That one album, 2017, 16, all that shit, he was doing good, man, staying out the way. Soon Von came home, he back gang banging, making crazy music. He had slowed that shit down. Now look, Von got you in all the situations, from the shooting and all the shit in Atlanta to all that shit. Then got you mixed up. Von up their whole operation, everything they had going on, man.
Wow.
But he it up for allowing it. He allowed it. You know, you see what he did, man. You see, Von died his hell, and Durk died his hell. Come on, man. He was following, you know? He wanted to be like that, man. He wanted to, they twins now, all this extra shit. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, everything that he's accused of happened after Von signed with him. None of this stuff is like from 10 years ago or when he first started rapping or anything.
Right. All this shit happened, and it happened. It went uphill, went downhill that fast. As fast as it had happened, it went out. That fire went up and that fire went out. They had 1-2 years of that shit and was over with. Then he was on fire, then look what happened. But look, just because they don't come right now don't mean they ain't coming later, and that's what they did. They sat there and built on that man. They sat there and built all that shit on that man.
Yeah, I've definitely seen people say that Von was a very bad influence on Durk, man, and that, you know, it seemed, I mean, you know, just from the outside, it seemed like he was more, like you said, he should have like been like directed him, like, nah, bro, like we gonna go to a positive place. We're not gonna keep on this negative path.
See, that negative was what made them go up though. That positive. I mean, I just said there's a negative without the positive without the negative, but they both ain't nothing. They need each other to feed off each other one way or another. We're gonna always need violence. We're gonna always need peace, positivity. It's never gonna stop. It's gonna always be like that.
I love to see like the parody to this. People, you know how people be doing the little skits where they have people You know how people be making fun. Like you sent me that Genuine dude dancing. Like Genuine, that was hilarious. Oh. But I can see you saying, yeah, because you know, positive, negative.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to take in what he's saying, but he is just kind of like
Yella be talking, man. He is
just kind of.
That's why his channel good, because he don't tell you stuff.
So wait, I got a question. So because both of them were on trial together, right?
There's something else out there.
Okay, and that was after Von had did his time, got out of jail, and he was back on trial for something else, right? And then they both beat it.
Oh yeah.
And so, were they already making music at that time, or wasn't until after that? Do you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be why they was together, I think.
So okay, so like you saying all right, okay, I'm just gonna keep following along. Okay.
We don't always need peace, positivity. It's never gonna stop. It's gonna always be like that. It's gonna always be like that.
The violence and the dissing of the dead and the constant beefs and, you know, Von dissing Duck, and these are definitely things that brought a lot of attention to his music. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I mean, you don't think it's possible that they could have just, you know, kept it in the music and kept it in entertainment instead of actually doing entertainment and allegedly doing the street stuff too?
Here's the thing. The thing is, it was already going before the music. So a lot of the shit you heard in the music it was put in the music because it was happening for real. A lot of telling on everything that they did, talked about what they was really doing. That's the truth. That's what's really going on. Majority of Chicago music is really real. It's telling you everything. Like when shot a nigga, killed the nigga, when they said it in the music. That's how brain dead these people is. They telling you who they shooters is, they killers is, this, that, the block, everything. That's why the people, it's so easy. They ain't gotta do no homework. Let me hear this song. Oh, he from this block, he hang with them niggas, this his op. That's everything, it's right there. But all that shit go hand in hand, man. That shit was, and for the world, this is why you got a lot of people that came out. This is why these YNs, they killing people and doing what they doing. Because they can kill you, catch a body and beat the body, and everybody know, and now you go up, you clouded from the murder. You clouded, you a killer now. Everybody, oh, he a killer, he a real killer. You know what I'm saying? That's how motherfuckers getting their fame now. And they gonna get the fame that they really want to. You gonna get that little 30 seconds of fame, and then your ass gonna get flatlined, or your ass gonna be in jail for the rest of your life. That's it. Crash dummies, they crashing out for this dumbass shit.
What he rap about?
Do you ever look at like the old Twitter? You like dudes' old Twitters?
Man.
Like Chicago, look man, Chicago drill Twitter?
Man.
Crazy, bro. There'll never be a time like that again, bro.
No, that'll never happen again. That 2012, 13, all that back then was talking crazy cash shit. It was crashing out. This is how everybody was seeing what was going on. Knowing what's going on. Motherfuckers tripping all on Twitter. That shit crazy as shit.
What's up? This is
Oh, right. What kind of music? What he rap about in his song?
I think Yella rap about gospel.
He
Exactly. He rap about it with the same thing. Now he might not be telling on himself saying who the shooters is or who he killed or who shot who. Yeah, but it's the same stuff. It's drill music.
So who is he with? So he not friends with nobody?
He with Duck now. Well, he friends with Duck. We did Duck.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he from 79th
right.
though.
Okay.
I think he from 70-something.
So okay.
Yeah, 79.
Okay, I don't know what to take from this.
I mean, that's Yella, man. He gonna say it like it is and act like he ain't doing the same stuff, but he might not be self-snitching.
I mean, we all know that people, it's always somebody that influenced the other person. That's why, you do have to pick your friends wisely because, you could easily get influenced. Your friends that they have, and that go for girls and everything. Friends,
you don't even know if that's true, man.
I'm just saying that.
First of all, who cares how
that's
they...
friends. Friends do that.
Come on.
Or even if you're not friends, your peers, people in school, you see your classmate do this, you may go and do that too. So now you don't want to do the wrong stuff because somebody else doing it. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know what happened with Durk.
I'm saying
how he got
only the difference is street stuff just came to music, man. People been doing stuff in the street for the fame.
Oh well, yeah, of course.
King Von said he was known in the street before the music. So,
well,
you know what I'm saying? Because of what he was doing out there. So that's just how it is. But like he said, that's what them dudes, they want to live fast, die young. That's their life.
Yeah. Right. And that's what I said. So you gotta know, well, I don't want to do that. I mean, we cool and all, but I ain't trying to live like that. So don't blame other people.
Mm-mm.